Sweet! Dude, man.
Appreciate you, sir. Chevy, thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Dude, you're welcome, man. This really has been the coolest experience so far, I swear.
Appreciate you. Babe, appreciate you.
That's awesome. Oh, that's great, man. That is going to be. So, man, we got some really great news. We just closed on the Hardy House. So, as everyone knows, if they subscribe to our channel, it's been the transaction from heaven and hell. We'll say both, right? But we have officially closed. It's done. We're done with it, and now we're gonna go get y'all's dream house. Yes.
First came into our home real estate, to me, by God, truthfully. There's no way you can look at our story and not feel like God is completely in charge of this whole thing, which is what gets me the most excited. The experience with our home realty has just been amazing. From the minute we met Chevy, we actually met him at an open house, and he was the real estate agent for the listing property. Just like all other real estate agents, one of his first questions was, are you with a realtor? And so my reaction, just like it always was absolutely, kind of like the cologne guy at the mall trying to spray you. That's how I felt about real estate agents. Chevy, being persistent, like I'm glad he was, said, so hey, I know you said you had a real estate agent, but let me just give you my card because it never hurts to get a second opinion. And I'm a very factual person, and I'm very interested in somebody that is passionate about what they do, and I'm very interested in somebody that's confident. And so when he said that, there was no doubt in my mind that I was calling him. So he came and decided to bring Jay, which Jay is a powerhouse. During the presentation, Jay and Chevy sold us the company, sold us a product of our future, essentially. What we did today, again, without the glory being to God, but what we did today is close on our dream home that I cannot believe, and I'm looking at my clock saying you're still not at your dream home, but it is there's nothing I'd rather be doing than to give a testimony for this company.
The struggle has been all of the emotional stuff that goes along with it. I think my perspective is a little different than Danielle's. I've been blessed to be able to compartmentalize in terms of, our first son dying of cancer. I can reflect back on good times, bad times, whatever the case may be, come back to current times and be fine with it. And until this process, because in order to appreciate the house we're moving into, I have to think about the house we started off in. Well, back then we were so broke, filling up the tank wasn't an option. You know what I mean? It was, how much change do I have in my cup holder? That's how much gas I'm getting. The thing I appreciate the most about Jay and Chevy and everybody at our home, just all the moving parts total, is that throughout this process I was stuck because I can't fully appreciate the house we're moving into without thinking about those times. And my ability to reflect back and come back to now, it's not working. I reflect back and I'm stuck, because if there's anybody who deserves to enjoy this with us, it's my first son, and I can't give that to him. So it's been tearing me up, this whole process, and every step of the way there's a hurdle that we got to jump, and then we jump it, and then there's a higher one, and then we got to jump that one, and then there's a higher one. It dawned on me early on in this process, each time we're jumping the hurdle, it's not us doing it. It's God guiding all the moving parts, and a big part of those moving parts are the guys at our home, Chevy and Jay, are pushing us over these hurdles. So to finally get to the point where we can close today, leave here and go to our dream home, man, it means the world to me. There's nothing they can call me and ask me for if I've got it that they can't get. And that's a rare thing when it started off as a business transaction. I didn't know either one of them before this process started, but I'll know them probably the rest of my life.
When we first put our house up on the market, I knew God had us all under control. He had it all fine. It was all going to be okay. I didn't have a worry in my mind that we weren't going to get this close done. It's going to be on this day, wasn't on the day. It's going to be this day, wasn't on the day. But when I realized on those days when it didn't turn out to be like that, I still didn't worry. And the more that the days didn't work, I didn't have a worry in my mind, because I knew God had this under control. When you put your house up on the market, go to Mr. J and Mr. Chevy, because they will get you your dream home. No doubt in my mind they will. And that's my testimony.